Good day, everyone, and thanks for joining us here in the charts. You tuned into the Crypto Flight Edition. It is your fellow compadre speaking, and I have the most beautiful chart I would like to present to you all today. I want to put this is Dogecoin a pump and dump myth to rest here right now. It actually has kind of two sides to it, so Dogecoin Army, take it easy on me there. You know I'm the neutral party, so I want to show you a chart that suggests that structural foundations have been built in the Dogecoin price action. It's going to make a lot of sense when I present it to you all. So welcome back, loyal subscribers. If you're new here, consider joining us. And let's go ahead and dive right into this interesting structural Dogecoin chart here. Shall we? All right, so today's April the 16th, 2021, and the current price of Dogecoin is going to be 37 cents. It's up approximately 1.2% for the day. Okay, welcome back, everyone. ASMR interesting analysis. Now, I'm super excited about this chart, guys. So we're taking a look at the Bitrix chart. This is the logarithmic chart. So here's what I have right here. That's it. Super simple. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are witnessing on the screen is one of the most beautiful structural foundations that has ever been created in the history of mankind. It's kind of a exaggeration, but it really does look good. And what you are looking at is the label of 1, 2, and 3. It just simply points out the structure that has been built in the Dogecoin cryptocurrency. Now, I'll get into more details. Now, as we take a look at these structural foundations, you notice that I have little homes inside the structural foundations. So if you just kind of say, okay, the structural foundation is just simply a constructed home that was built, and after the construction was built in that home, and it's just a consolidation, aka the consolidation range. When it was built properly, and I guess all the inspections were done, it was on to move on to the next home to be built. That's identified here at this red square area here, labeled as number 2. Man, I feel like it's starting to sound weird already, but I'm sure you guys are with me here. So the reason that I want to put this is Dogecoin a pump and dump myth to rest is because typically when you have a pump and dump, it's typically a small number of people who gather or kind of put out some fake news, and they they pretty much run the asset up very high in price. And I mean, remember, guys, I have limited experience in the market. So I have just under 3 years. So if this is incorrect, please kindly correct me down in the comment section if I'm saying something wrong about a pump and dump scheme, where like I said, a small group of individuals, they get together and they move the price up very substantially in a very short period of time. And at that very moment, when they're all satisfied or where the price is, they all simultaneously agree to sell their cryptocurrencies or shares into the market. This is obviously a cryptocurrency, but I'm just explaining the pump and dump scheme, right? They sell off their assets into the market, and at that very moment, it's likely most of the liquidity will be gone, and the market returns all the way back to the original place where the aka pump and dump scheme started. So the reason I explain that is because when you have structural foundations within a price action, right? When we kind of go over here to the first area that started back within, well, this is not where it starts because Dogecoin actually came out before July the 9th, 2020. And this is as far back as the data is showing me on Bitcion here on TradeView.com. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's lower, right? It could be. I'm not sure, guys. I'm just going by what I'm looking at here. Started again July the 9th, 2020, all the way over to this breakout candle here. These are the daily candles, January the 1st, 2021. It represents 176 days of consolidating, aka structural foundation being built down here within this range. And when the structural foundations is complete, then the price action moves on until the next structural foundation, which again, this is number 1. We move over to number 2. And when number 2 is readily available to build the structural foundation, aka the consolidation range, it takes place, which is represented again here at number 2. We identified this as a mini structure, okay, because it only took 24 days to build this beautiful red house. It's not red, but you get what I'm saying. And they built this structural foundation, and when they were complete with the construction, they simply moved on to the next project and made the next construction or structural foundation, which is represented here at number 3. It's 68 days, and we consider this as moderate structure since the most length of time that took the most lengthy amount of time that it took to build a structural foundation was 176 days. That's why we consider this number 3 a moderate structure, okay? Which is between the price action of like 4.7 cents up to 7.8 cents that we've been gone over many times on the channel. Please subscribe with us if you haven't already. So number 3 here simply, again, represents the 68 days of moderate structure, okay? So far, I can't make this up. I didn't like make this, this is tradingview.com's information. The structural foundations I can identify are 3 separate parts, okay? With the exception of this small little area right around here, which is like in between like January the 29th up to like February the 4th, but it's a small range, but I didn't want to like cluster up the area. Sorry, cluster up the chart. But as far as what I'm looking at, because remember, the intention of this video is to put this is Dogecoin a pump and dump myth to rest, okay? There has been structural foundations that I've just pointed out to you, color coordinated, very simple to understand. It's 3 separate structural foundations that have been built in the Dogecoin cryptocurrency. So far as what I can understand, and here what we go over on the channel is very simple. We look for support, resistance, and patterns. The structural foundations are the patterns. The top of the foundations are the resistance levels, okay? So each and every one of these little small houses, the top of the little structure, or the little box area or rectangle area, that is the previous level of resistance. So from a practical standpoint, let's just say that the guys who are saying that Dogecoin is a pump and dump, it's like they have some truth to what they're saying. I'm not saying it's true, okay? Take it easy. Take it easy there, okay? But let's just entertain the scenario that Dogecoin is a pump and dump. In order for Dogecoin to be a pump and dump, all of the structural homes, all of the structural foundations would all have to simultaneously agree at a specific price level to sell off all of their cryptocurrencies simultaneously in order to compromise the structurally built the areas that have been structurally built within the Dogecoin price activity. In other words, let's just say that all 3, 1, 2, and 3 of the structural foundations decides, okay, yeah, guys, it's time to sell off all of our cryptocurrencies. I almost said share there. All of our cryptocurrencies into the market. They all would have to agree at a specific time, specific day, maybe even a specific week, or at some range of time to push all their cryptocurrencies onto the market and push the price all the way down to the downside, okay? How likely is that to happen? I don't think that's likely to happen. I'm also going to show you one other thing that further proves that all of the price activity that's taken place in the Dogecoin cryptocurrency is justified. So far, I'm going to show you something really interesting on the R side that I don't think I've shared on the channel just yet. So let's just say that at the worst case scenario, if Dogecoin is a quote unquote pump and dump, I hate saying that. I know Dogecoin they're probably getting answered like, dude, stop saying that. Let's just say that all 3 of the structural foundations, like nobody's selling. Number 1, number 2, and number 3, they're not selling. If the most recent move to the upside, these buyer's commitment candles, let's assume that the buyer commitment candles that just stepped into the markets, they do not have good intentions. But the structural foundations, they're all holding strong. They're not selling their cryptocurrencies into the market. 1, 2, and 3, they're not selling. But under the assumption that, again, the buyer's commitment, let's kind of put this range in. For those of you who are just kind of new stopping in, this is basically the buyer's commitment range right here, this little area that I put a green area, the green little rectangular range. Let's just say that these participants, they don't have good intentions. The furthest down that they will be able to push this cryptocurrency is very simple. They will only be able to push the cryptocurrency back down to the previous level of resistance. That is it. As I mentioned on the channel, that's all we go over. Support, resistance, and patterns. We located the previous pattern, which is this consolidation range here, identified at number 3, as they broke above this area at 7.8 cents. If these participants do not have good intentions and the Dogecoin army is not selling, they will only be able to push this cryptocurrency back down to the previous level of resistance at that red line right there. Super simple. Super simple. Okay. And again, I'm not saying this is going to happen. Again, you guys know I'm not paid to say any of this. This is just my speculative observation of this beautiful story behind the price action. So, in a nutshell, Dogecoin is only as the Dogecoin pump and dump, people that keep saying that, the cryptocurrency can only go down as far as the previous level of resistance, which is 7.8 cents. But assuming that this buyer's commitment candles that are coming into the market do have good intentions, it's very simple. It's just going to find a sideways consolidation and then consolidate for some time and potentially move the price in either direction. I don't know what the market participants who are buying this cryptocurrency's intentions are right now. It is much too early for me to tell. So that's what I wanted to stop on and let everyone know. Dogecoin, as it sits, as it is right now, is not a pump and dump cryptocurrency. In the next, 10 years or even 3 years, can Dogecoin go all the way back down to 1 penny? I don't know. Is it possible? Sure. Anything's possible in these cryptocurrencies, these volatile assets. But again, the structural foundation cannot be manipulated until the parties who built the structural foundations are all in agreement that they will start to sell their cryptocurrencies into the market, jeopardizing the structural foundations that have been built. And that will be the only way that the structural foundations will be able to be compromised in the future if they agree to sell their cryptocurrencies into the market. So let me know down in the comment section how many of you are holding. I'm pretty sure everyone's saying, dude, no, we're holding. We're not selling our cryptocurrencies. We are holding. We're not selling anything. And I'm pretty sure that will reflect in the price action. Okay. So hopefully this puts some clarification on, is Dogecoin a pump and dump? This was what I'm seeing on the charts. No, if they're going to dump the price or have some sort of impulse leg to the downside, it's only going to go as far as 7.8 cents. That is the practical level that I can understand. And again, if you're saying that, dude, that will never happen, don't ever say that again. You have the wrong mentality, guys. You have to be open to these assets going in either direction, okay? And that's pretty much what I wanted to stop on and say. Hopefully this was a pretty interesting explanation as to whether or not Dogecoin is a pump and dump. It looks pretty well constructed to me. The construction that's taking place to build these homes look pretty solid to me so far. So that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment to support with the YouTube algorithm so we can get the videos and the channel out there, guys. Also, if you're new, before you go, we'd like to send you more information on the traditional markets. We cover that 7 days a week. So join us here on this intense at times and interesting journey. So that's it, guys. Be sure to execute your strategies out there. That's the most important. We're going to talk very soon. Again, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that this puts some sort of clarification on what's actually going on in the markets. Structural foundations are being built. Dogecoin is going to the upside. It is in an uptrend, undeniable. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It looks good to me, guys. So let's wait for the next area of consolidation to come in, and hopefully we can identify that for you wonderful folks, and we'll just simply take the price action from there and do what we do best. Try to determine the direction of the markets, guys. So that's it for now. Take care. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to talk soon. Bye for now.